We the fam, that's what they call me. Promise that you never.
What's going on, guys? Crypto Chris back with another cryptocurrency breakdown video. And hello everyone, it's been a very long time since my last video upload. The reason behind this, I've been working hard in growing the Telegram channel, guys. So I decided to make a new video to cover, because I've been getting a lot of questions of what my thoughts on the DeFi, what my thoughts on the current BTC price action. So I decided to do a video, guys. And if you like this and you want more videos, let me know, give it a like, this video, subscribe, etc, etc. Apologies if I'm a bit rusty in this video. It's been well over a month since I uploaded a video. So talking about my Telegram, if you want to keep up to date with all my live trades and analysis, crypto news, etc, go give me a follow on my free Telegram. The link is in the description. So first of all, I'm going to jump over to BTC USD. There's been a lot of speculation, people saying, are we bullish, are we bearish, are we going up, are we going down, are we on a bull run, are we not on a bull run, what is going on with this market? In my opinion, that's going to be decided very, very soon, where we're going into the short to medium term on what direction the BTC price action is going to take. But first, a lot of people have been bringing a lot of comparisons back here in March, where we saw this savage drop. I mean, a lot of people have got PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, from that huge move. I mean, that caught a lot of people on the blind side. They didn't know what to do. People panic sold. But once again, like I've seen previously with Bitcoin, these opportunities, they come at least once or maybe twice a year, and they've proved one thing, that they have been the absolute best time to get involved in cryptocurrency. They've been far more lucrative. I mean, you're talking about anything you bought at these bottom levels in altcoins, and if you bought anything in the top 50s, you've been up hundreds of percent. Same with BTC. So having swift moves down aren't all that bad, because like I say to people, they give you opportunity. The thing is, we need to prepare for these situations so we can further protect our capital just in case that happens. So let me bring it back to the comparison that we saw back in March. So a lot of people are bringing this comparison. So we had this type of head and shoulders pattern play out in March. So we had the left shoulder, the head, then we had the right shoulder, then we had the breakdown, then we had side consolidation before the huge move downwards. And again, people drawing comparisons to this move. So again, we have the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder, swift move downwards, and then now we have sideways consolidation, which is a bear flag, and then followed by another swift move down. But the thing is, at the moment, a lot of people are talking about the 9,600 CME gap. I'll just quickly pull it up, you see what I mean. A lot of people ask me, what is the CME gap? Well, I'll quickly explain to you what it means. So the BTC CME gap is where we had a closure of the market on Friday, and then on Saturday, price risen, thus creating a gap, as this is the CME futures gap traded in the Chicago Merchants Exchanges, is Monday to Friday. So that's how these gaps get created. And I've sent a study before on the Telegram page that 80% of these times these gaps like to fill. I mean, we've come back, retested, almost came back to it. I mean, a lot of people getting excited here that we're going to close the gap, but we had another bounce upwards. I mean, is a high possibility. I mean, we're talking about high percentage wise that this gap could get filled, and a lot of people expecting we get gap and then we carry on upwards into the bull run. But what happens if we don't get that? I mean, are people going to panic sell? Are people going to still believe the bull run is alive? Are we going back to the bear market conditions? So I'll give my quick opinion on what I can see happening. If I just quickly clear up this chart. So once again, I have the 9,500, 9,600 area marked here. But so far, this bear flag seems to be playing out very, very accurately. I mean, we have consecutively we have lower highs forming. So each high is getting shorter and shorter, and we are having obviously higher lows. So sooner or later, I believe over the weekend, like I mentioned in the Telegram, a lot of market makers will take advantage of the lack of liquidity that we have on the market on the weekends, meaning there's not as much trading. I mean, you've got these family exchanges and the trading funds and the CME not trading, so these market makers will take advantage of this, and you see quick pumps to the upside, quick pumps to the downside. So I believe over the weekend, as price is getting constricted and it's getting the room for movement is getting tight and tight, so I believe sooner or later we are going to get a move. I mean, at the moment, this is playing out as a perfect bear flag, so that is very something to be aware of. I mention this time and time again. You need to be aware. You need to make sure you have your stop losses set. Don't get caught like a deer in the headlights, if you like that expression. So if we do get a move downside, that will create a lot of selling pressure. If we do, however, break under this $9,600 region, people will get very, very, very bearish. I mean, where could we be looking to actually get some support? If we do get a tap, I believe we're going to have a lot of buy orders set here, because a lot of people would have the buy orders set where the CME gap is, to bounce this upwards. However, if the market makers want to push the market further down, I mean, we could be looking at support back down here at the lower $8,000 regions. I mean, this is once again, this is an area of confluence. This is where we had, again, resistance. We fell, became resistance, used it as support, and then again we have more confluence in this zone that we could act as a support if we do follow below this region. So that's something to be looking at. Also, we have the possibility of actually doing the actual opposite, as a lot of people, when you have these picture perfect patterns playing out, usually it means the opposite's going to happen. So you're going to get a lot of people eagerly saying bear flag, bear flag, bear flag, trying to short the market. But what we can do, we can get a quick swift break to the upside. Area of resistance what we have definitely is 11,200, this level here. I mean, this was where price was holding and holding and holding, and then as soon as we broke under, it led to this swift dump to the downside. So I believe, as this hasn't been retested since the breakdown, we could easily come up and retest it. However, if we do break above this zone here, consolidate as support, I found this as reclaim it as support, then we can be looking about 12,500, even up to 13,800, and finally retest this peak that we saw back in June 2019. So that's my outlook. People say, well, you're saying we'll either go down, we'll either go up. Like I said, this is trading. You need to be prepared and you need to anticipate both scenarios. That is a sign of a good trader. It's not good to, I have not got one bias at the moment. If I'm bearish or bullish, I will just trade what this chart is showing me. Over to the subject is sushi. I mean, there's been a lot of hype with a lot of these DeFi, a lot of these yield farming, etc. And we've had something where the creator of sushi, he took $14 million worth of sushi or Ethereum out of the market. He took it, and now he's said he's realized his mistake, and now is returning the $14 million worth of Ethereum back to the treasury. So that's come up to just check out. This is the transaction, and I just want to show you. So we had a almost $14 million transaction, and this transaction fee was $4.13. That's absolutely nuts. When people say to me, the future is not crypto, where in the world can you do a $14 million transaction and only pay $4? So that's a transaction to be confirmed. It's been transferred back to the treasury. Now the funds are being voted to rebuy sushi. So people currently voting. So there is 265,082 Sushi. People voting now for 100% of the Sushi, of the Ethereum to rebuy the Sushi token, thus creating this pump that we're currently seeing. So I thought I'd quickly do a quick analysis on what's going on. I mean, this is the most talked about crypto at the moment. So it's not a project that I've particularly got involved in. It's, as I don't really know much about it, I don't really know much about yield farming. Maybe I should take some time to learn. But if I don't know much about project, if it's not a solid project, it's not been around for a while, I won't really just to throw money at anything. Despite even though the rewards are extremely great as it seems, the risk is also great, as you can see. Price was once at $15 and we slumped all the way down to $1.20. I think it was a 90% reduction. So the news of the funds getting returned to the developers and using the $14 million to rebuy Sushi token has created again hype in the token that it can potentially push upwards. But we've got this counter trend line forming of lower highs. Again, we've got lower highs, flat line of support. I mean, in theory, this is a bearish pattern. It's a descending triangle where the buyers are getting weaker and weaker, and we keep getting bounced off a flat line of support. However, if we do break upwards out of this, it will be bullish. This will invalidate this bearish pattern, and then the next target we can be looking for is up to $4.55, which will be a great return. If I don't say myself, we're talking about return of over 60%. Break above this, and then we're going straight to round about the $6, which will support flip resistance, and again will be new resistance at this level. So it'd be interesting to watch what is currently going on with the Sushi token. A lot of people speculating: is it going to go up? Is it going to sustain? Is it going to just die? Whatever. Just I thought I'd bring you across the news, and also that fee of $4.13 was absolutely crazy. And it also looks like DeFi hype is picking up once again. We saw Yearn Finance have a nice run. It's going to be listed on Coinbase Pro, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. And also we have Yearn Finance 2. Again, I posted this up in the Telegram. Price is forming an ascending wedge, quite the opposite of the descending triangle. Here you can see, obviously, the buyers are getting more and more eager. They're taking up the price higher and higher. Obviously, resistance is getting weaker. It's getting tapped multiple times. Like I said, the more times a resistance or support gets touched or tested multiple times, the weaker it becomes. So we have so many tests of this resistance here, roughly about $4,152. I mentioned in the Telegram, if we do have a 4-hour close, or even better, a daily close above this level of resistance, I mean, this will start liquidating a lot of people shorting, thus creating some more buying pressure, with the first target being of the 382 fib extension, where I draw it from the body to body, from the high that we had back in early September down to the low that we had in April, September. So I'll be looking to take profit at 5,092, 6,400 again for the 618 fib extension, and also at the 786, roughly about 7,346. So if you want to keep up to date, if I'm going to be entering this trade, if I'm not going to be entering a trade, and all the updates in real time, once again follow me on my free Telegram. So that's it for my video back. It's been a month. It's been great doing this video. I've really enjoyed it, guys. If you've enjoyed it and you want me to make more videos like this, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, message me on Telegram, say to me, I enjoyed your video, I want more. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down and let me know, Chris, I don't want any more videos like this. Apologies if I've been a bit rusty, but it's been a while since I've done a video, and believe me, it is hard to just talk to a microphone when there's nobody in front of you. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section, follow me on my Telegram to get all my trades analysis in real time, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Crypto Chris over and out.